start your thing.
Okay. So today we've got my computer here. Gonna be doing a little work on it, putting in the 980 Ti Hall of Fame, and I'm gonna have a little help here. But yeah, that's basically it. So what do we do? What's first? What comes first?
That thing.
No.
No. I don't know what comes first.
Well, so the computer's running.
This one.
Okay. So electricity doesn't like fingers.
Gotta turn it off.
Yeah. So unplug that. What's next?
That one. The fan.
You actually want to bleed the system to
Oh,
be sure
yes.
it's all the electricity's out of it.
Do you think I know this stuff?
Oh, you farted. Hey everybody, welcome to day 2 of recording. We've got it in, it worked, the graphics card in, it works. And I thought I'd go over some of the benchmark results versus my 650 Boost Ti. Or Ti Boost? I don't know. It's a terrible card. So our first test is superposition, and I ran it at 1080p medium because that was the only setting that the 650 was able to do. So that got a score of 3149, and the 980 Ti at medium settings, because again that's the only comparison that the 650 Ti could do without dying. The 980 Ti got a 10,145. So you can see there's a drastic difference in these two cards. I believe that the 650 Ti came out in 2013, and the 980 Ti came out in 2015 or 16. I think it's 2016. So this is like the difference between my freshman year in high school, my sophomore year of high school, to the time I graduated high school. Like, this is the giant jump in graphics capability we made in that 3-year period. Okay, next we got Time Spy. On the 650 Ti, I got a score of 1155, and on the 980 Ti, I got 4567. So that's almost quadruple, something like that. Then I did a Heaven benchmark. The 650 Ti got a 23.4 FPS and a score of 589 and minimum frame rate of 10 frames per second and max of 86.7. And you can see the how big this changes here again with the FPS changing. I believe that's average FPS, but it changes to a 97.6, and the score goes up almost by a factor of 5 to a score of 2459, and the minimum frame rate doubled to a 22.4 and a max frame rate of 198.2. Oh, I did three other benchmarks. GTA 5, which they both got the same score at an average frame rate of like 30 frames per second. So that tells me that my problem there is in my $75 processor, not the graphics card I got for free. But if you look at footage from my previous Grand Theft Auto video and compare it to a screenshot, some footage of me playing it now, the detail is so much higher and it is so much prettier to look at. Another test I did was I rendered a 2-minute 4K video that was really chopped up. There was time effects on it, and you know, it doesn't really matter how many like shaders and stuff you put on it. It's still gonna be the same direct comparison if it's just a normal video. But they both rendered it out at 25 minutes, and that tells me that again I need a platform upgrade for my processor, RAM, and motherboard, which is my next goal. I want to upgrade all my electronics because I got stuff that worked and I kept it. I didn't think, oh, let me get the absolute best GoPro or whatever, because you know, like I bought the 3 Black whenever it was the only GoPro out, and then the 4 came out like right after, like completely blindsiding me. And I didn't think about this. I didn't think to get a screenshot of it before I made this video, but a while ago I took a VR ready test on the 650 Ti, and it scored in the red zone of not ready, and it was strongly GPU bound. Now I am VR ready all the way into the end of the green section, which means I can totally run Super Hot VR, Doom VFR, anything right now, and it would be survivable, because if you don't have good frame rates in VR, you will get motion sick and throw up. But yeah, so that is basically everything I have to say. So anyways, if you all enjoyed this video, go ahead and like it. I don't do this kind of thing really ever, but if you want to see more of my stuff, or you know, whatever, go ahead and subscribe. I wish I could tell you what I'm gonna be doing, but I never even know myself. I just kind of make it up as I go. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and stay in school. NVIDIA, not Radeon. AMD, not Intel. If you don't like any of this nerd stuff, just comment posty.